Well, they've got hotter pavements, I know that.
Well, Sue Lawley used to, before she went mad.
No, just couldn't.
Or am I thinking of bus lanes?
Well, it only takes about 10 minutes, apparently, and when you come out, you look exactly like Keith Harris.
You didn't feather up so easily.
It's very hard to undo it, though, so you have to be absolutely sure.
Well, I started on the piano, then I moved up onto the mantelpiece.
Papa. I haven't done this for ages. This is...
I wouldn't suck it.
I'm not saying it will do you any harm, unless you suck it. Well.
I haven't actually met her, of course. It's one of my biggest regrets, in many ways. Matter of fact.
One of those new ones that gets black and white.
But I was away on business when we got married, and we've both been so frantically busy since then.
It doesn't have to be like this, you know.
I know what she looks like, of course.
From another angle, it might easily look like a liquid until you drink it.
I wouldn't suck it.
I'm sorry, I do not speak English. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks. Tar. Grazie.
Well, not without falling over and hitting someone rather old.
Gerald Kaufman is a member of the Labour Party and Daphne du Maurier lived in Cornwall. Is that it? No? Daphne du Maurier is a novelist and Gerald Kaufman is bald. Is that it? Daphne du Maurier wrote Rebecca and Gerald Kaufman has extremely strong views on community policing. That must be it.
No, I can't read that. I'm a Methodist.
Oh, out loud. Oh, sorry. Who wrote this?
Okay. I can't read that. There's nothing there. Oh. Why do you put it in the back?
I can't read. I killed her because she said she was going to marry Noel Edmonds. She's really been pretty much a model daughter.
Oh, every time.
The judge was very sympathetic, thank goodness.
Well, I just told him to stuff it. But he said that had been dead too long.
Douglas Hurd. Oh, that's a tricky one. Cauliflower?
Oh, no, that's Travolta. Oh, it's Welsh, is it? It's blended, is it?
Yeah. Roy Hattersley? Chanel, isn't it?
Well, what I always say to myself in that situation is, what would Lester Piggott have done in the same position?
Yeah, well, I've actually applied to join the plainclothes branch, but as you can see, I'm on probation at the moment. So, with a bit of luck, next month maybe I'll be issued with the proper bomber jacket, and it's goodbye to this. Thanks.
Corporal punishment, you think?
I was beaten as a child. Didn't do me any harm. Well, it's solid, you see. That's what I like about it. It's solid without being smutty.
Not nearly smutty enough.
Well, ask a stupid person and you get a stupid answer. Sex and violence, really. We're a small company, but we're expanding all the time.
I prefer the quieter ones, rarely.
Well, basically, you do need something to moisten the bread. You can't just run it under the tap.
See that? Just there. It's a miracle, that. Another inch, and that would have been just there.
Solid, though.
Hello, how do you do?
My wife wears the trousers, no question, no question. But we're hoping to get a second pair sometime later this year.
My ideal woman, really, a TR4.
He used to come round on the 1st January of every month and then just pass out again straight away.
Rumbelows of the Bailey.
Trigonometry, that was my favourite, especially the blonde one.
No, actually, I think I'm going to be wearing these because these are my eating glasses.
Oh, until you've been there, you haven't got any idea what it's like, I should think. I don't know. Not really either.
Jack Lemmon and Walter Mitty, I like them.
Oh, I can remember exactly what I was doing when I heard the news. I was listening to the news.
My wife and I were thinking of going to Ireland personally to see what all the fuss is about. We couldn't face having all the injections. Feet? Yeah, they're all right. You know, if you just want to get from A to B.
A what?
Beg your pardon? Pardon? What? Beg your pardon?
Come again?
I like the way it starts.
Quite fat.
Thin, really.
My murderer's watching this, he'll kill me.
Well, Brian Robson's definitely got one. But he's a captain, I suppose he'd have to have one. Example.
I don't know, really.
I joined up very early, too early, I think. I should have waited till they had a proper photocopier. Well, I think the Queen should give one to Esther Ransom, definitely.
Stand a bit further to the left.
A good smack in the face. She deserves it.
The riot down at Bletching Common, so they had to use all the trousers for that one, obviously. So, hence, but hopefully when it's, when it's all sorted, we'll get our trousers back and things will be back to normal. Actually, I hadn't thought of that.
Yes. Well, look, yes, I got one, but before I had that one, I used to have to go down to the laundrette every week. But now I've had one put in my kitchen, and the laundrette comes to me every week. It's marvellous, really. Well, it's a dying art. That's my view.
House prices, I don't know. You practically need to take out a mortgage to buy one nowadays.
Oh, well, the last decent pencil I bought was Malaysian. Beautiful thing. Must be worth quite a bit now, I think.
Sir, the Irishman says...
I wouldn't sack it.
Except in non-member states where you're obliged to eat your own. The shorter one's got a different accent, but they both smell of Noel Edmonds to me.